Origin of the Glorious Cross. Toward 1982, the Virgin Mary has appeared to Rwanda at Kibeho. In her message addressed to Rwandans, she said this: "Be patient, humble, and pray without malice. When the light comes, you run away, and when darkness comes, you are in a hurry to join it." The Virgin Mary expected many things, asking Rwandans to be humble, to pray and take rosary as an arm for defeating darkness. Unfortunately, things don't go well because the history of Rwanda proves that Rwandans were characterized by segregation and a great number of Rwandans were put out their country. All these causes are the origin of the war that began in 1990 and which ended by genocide in 1994 and killed over 1 million of people. It was during that period that a man called Sengaire Jean-Baptiste proved himself when he came from religious training in the Franciscan family. At that time, things were very complicated. So, with the help of Father Naigiziki Nicodem, who was the parish priest of Saint Michael, in 1991, Sengaire went to live in one of the parish's entities and took decision to set up the Glorious Cross. Since then, he began to preach at the market, in the street, often where he marked a gathering people so that persons who follow him could lock themselves up obscurity and Satan's traps. In lapse of time, Sengaire left Kimisange because of his security life. Persons wanted to kill him. At that time, he was with 5 followers who decided to join him in the new beginning life. In addition to his training, Sengaire discovered how HIV/SIDA destroyed human image. So, he took decision to help a widow attacked by HIV and the latest let for orphans after her death. In 1992, Sengaire reached St. Vincent Pallotti PARISH-GIKONDO, and it was there that he set up a spiritual center in the field that belongs to an old woman who received him in the miserable house. Sengaire and other 4 persons lived in this small house during 3 years, since 1992 until 1994, and it was there that they started to pray. Day to day, the number of prayers increased. Since then until now, Christians and different groups of people went there to pray, to follow God's word, retreat, groups of rosary, with aim of asking grace for the sin belong to the persons all over the world, and lead persons to the origin of the true light and peace of heart. Nowadays, 16 years ago, people pray in the open air in this center. It is in 2007 that Tade Ntihinyurwa, Archbishop of Kigali Archdiocese, accepted the project of construction of chapel, which will take the name of Saint Bonaventure, and a center which can receive persons and associations coming to pray Triumphal, City of the Glorious Cross. The center's objective is open our hearts for God's grace. This center will help persons understanding and making meditation on God's word and developing culture and legacy from Saint Francois d'Assise. Brothers, disciples of the Glorious Cross of Saint Jean-Baptiste, together with sisters, disciples of the Glorious Cross of Saint Therese, all of them are in charge of all people coming to pray in this center. Until now, one cannot mention the prayer without fruits from that prayer. It is in this way that the Glorious Cross Mission, through its humanitarian agents, Pamazor, is in charge of orphans who live in the village peace center, where there is a nursery and primary school for those children and others coming from surrounding villages.